and welcome to Therapy Book Thursday. Today I had a unique little book that I found that I thought would be great to read called While You Were Napping by Jenny Offill and illustrated by Blitt. And it's just a cute little book talking about that kind of FOMO, fear of missing out, and how we put our kids down for a nap and sometimes they just fight it because they don't want to miss out on all the fun things that they think are going on while we put them down for that nap. And we know as parents that, that's usually not the case, but they always think they're missing out. And so this book is here to tell them that maybe they do, maybe they are, but it's a cute little book that I thought I would read to you today. So, While You Were Napping. Maybe you were right to scream like you did when Mom picked you up and took you to your bed. Just a little nap, she said. You won't miss a thing. And I guess you didn't, unless you count that giant party that started after she went out. Nobody else had to take a nap that day, and we were all playing outside when a plane appeared and wrote in the sky letters, "Coming soon, big fun, stay awake." The construction workers were the first to come. They were bored with building, they said, and so they asked all of us kids to take over their bulldozers for them. Too bad you were fast asleep, because you would have liked it, I bet. Soon we were all ripping up our yards and hurling dirty dirt balls at our friends. By the time we were done bulldozing, there was no grass left, only holes. But then Tommy Binkle found a dinosaur skeleton and gave each of us a bone. When the robots came, they brought cotton candy, your favorite kind, the blue. And we all ate as many French fry sandwiches as we wanted, and no one made us say the magic word or asked us to stop drinking the ketchup. You believe it? After lunch, it was time for the fireworks. There were barrels and barrels of them, and even the littlest babies got to set them off, as long as they were careful. Sometimes the pages don't want to turn. I'm pretty sure you would have loved it, especially when the baby's rockets made Dad's lawn chair go up in flames and the firemen raced down our street with their sirens blaring. We stood so close to the fire that our eyebrows got a little singed, and we all took pictures to prove to you how dangerous it was, since you were the only kid napping when it happened. I guess the pirates must have seen the flames shooting up, or maybe they heard the sirens, but they came over right after the firemen left with their bandanas and eye patches. I thought maybe I should wake you up to see them, but Mom always says never wake a sleeping kid. So I just went along with the pirates when they marched us over to Leela Van Wouten's pool. They lined everyone up on the diving board, from the bravest to the scaredest, then waved their big swords in the air and told us to make our last wishes. But then we decided not to walk the plank after all, because we didn't have our bathing suits on. And the pirates were really nice about it and gave us all peg legs as party favors. Just then, the astronauts arrived in their rocket ship to take everyone to the moon and to answer questions about zero gravity and how they pee without taking off their suits. I guess I need to know that too. It was late by the time we got back from outer space and shook the moon dust out of our boots. And we were all a little grumpy, thinking the fun might have ended. So we raced around the yard in our underpants, screaming, "Blast off!" and "Prepare to die, my friend!" But luckily, we didn't wake you up. Luckily, you slept right through it. The end. Well, let me ask you this. If you stuck with me through this book, do you think all those things happened? Do you? I have a guess. You know, I bet that he was dreaming all of those things during his nap. What do you think? We tend to have really big imaginations in our sleep. And I don't know about you, but I know when it comes time for nap time, it makes me feel so much better to have a nap. And I know when my kids were little, and sometimes they still do get a nap, but they're a little big now, when they would go down for a nap, it would make their day and they would be so much better after nap because, you know, everybody gets a little tired, especially after having a long day. Even if you go to school all day, it's hard to be a kid sometimes. We learn so much and do so much. Sometimes we need those naps, and those naps can help with our imagination, and we can imagine all kinds of things in our nap. So I don't know if those things happened while he was napping or if they happened up here while he was napping. That's for you to decide. But all I can say is thank you for joining me for Therapy Book Thursday. I hope you enjoyed the book today, and I look forward to reading next week's book with you on Therapy Book Thursday. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.